The pinnacle of human perspective.
Welcome to Unbiased and on the Fence. Strange things in the sky. Yes, the other night we picked up this pulsating red light. It was just after sunset. No, probably within an hour of the sun going down. To the west, we see this red pulsating light in the sky. And, I guess after a while of it just not changing and staying there, I realized, well, I don't think a big, gigantic, 50-mile wide UFO is about to pop through the cloud. I think it's actually light refraction. So, or reflection, actually. We have finally reached a point where the stratospheric injection metallic particulates have saturated the sky so much so that the sun, another hint that we're on a globe, is bouncing around this artificial atmosphere they've created. And it's so highly reflective that the light is able to actually bounce around, and because of the roundness of, once again, the globe, the light is all getting concentrated, sort of like this magnifying effect where it's all sort of hitting this one spot. And what's causing the strobing is just the fact that it's bouncing around off of all these moving clouds and all this moving gas, and it's got so far to go, and it's all getting, focused in this single point. So all of these minor changes are getting sort of amplified because it's all getting directed at this one little point. And we watched it for hours. You can see where, a few hours later, it started not being quite as red. And, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't sort of a local thing in my area. So we even got in the car. We went a few miles down towards the city. And you can see the buildings. And, the light was still pulsating at that point. And, a few hours later, it was actually starting to look white. But you could still see it was clearly bouncing around. And, just after the sun went down, the whole sky was pink, or red. You could tell that the light was being bounced around the clouds even at that point. Now, Richie from Boston did a video that very same night that I recorded this phenomenon, but he was pointing out how at his location, the lights of the city were shining up onto the reflective clouds, and the clouds were reflecting the light back down. That isn't the case here, but it was the very next night. You can see here it's some footage we took on the highway. You can see the red in the sky is due to the amber lights on buildings over there shining right up on the reflective clouds. Lights are shining and lighting up the sky. Here as we move closer to the casino, the lights of the casino just shining up on the clouds, just lighting up the sky. You can see it from miles away. But once we get up on it, you can tell that's what it was. It's the lights reflecting down from the casino. Crazy. So that's it. But don't worry. Every little thing's going to be all right. And we'll see you next time.